Hey guys, what is up? This is Activates Likes Tacos here, and today we're going to be covering a mod called ComputerCraft, a simple tutorial on how to open a door with the computer, almost like a security pass lock system. We're not going to make it super secure, this is just going to be how to open a door with a simple computer. So basically what you do, you craft yourself a computer. The crafting recipe is very simple. You press R, there it is. Alright, and then you need iron door. Now, I'm running this on Tekkit, as you can see up here, but ComputerCraft can be a mod run by itself if you want to mod the client. But I suggest using with Tekkit, because Tekkit is awesome. So, you start up your computer here, you're just going to get a nice blinking underscore there. So, now you're like, oh, what do I do? Well, first of all, let's start by making a very simple door program that'll open the door on the left for 5 seconds if you type in the right password. So, to create a new file or edit a file, you type in edit space then the file name. Now, if the file doesn't exist, it'll create it for you. It's nice like that. Okay, so now to start, let's go ahead and tell the user that you need to enter a password. So please enter the password. Password. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So now all this is going to do right now is just say, please enter the password, and it's going to end. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't catch this already, if you press Control, it'll bring up this little menu you can scroll through. You can save the file or exit. I think the file, at least every person editing text in ComputerCraft has done, is accidentally end their program, meaning to save it, but just go directly to exit, and then accidentally delete everything you just did. So just keep your mind on that. So now that we've told them to please enter the password, we need to get their input. So we're going to create a new variable called input, which will store the read function. Basically what this is doing, this is a variable called input. That is just, all that does is just make it to where I can use it later in the file. So what it's going to do is, it's going to pause right here with the blinking cursor. And it's going to wait for a user to type in something and hit enter. And then it's going to store it in input, the input variable, so we can use it for later. So now we have to use what they've just given us. So we're going to do if. The if statement will say if this happens, do this. So we're going to do if input equals. So our password is going to be in this quotations right here. So our password will be toast. Simple enough, right? So you can remember that. Think of toast, toasters. So if input equals toast, then. All right, so we're basically saying if input is equal to toast. By the way, 2 equals means if this is the same as this, then do whatever is in here. So it's going to execute that code. Then we're going to end this if statement. Basically, because if you didn't end this, then it would think the if went all the way through the entire file and would never end, and it would probably throw an error at you. Or it would. So what we're going to do is say if input equals toast, and we're going to print on screen saying success face. Right? And now we're going to do some action. We're actually going to open the door with redstone computer power. So RS, or redstone, RS is a lot easier to type. You can either do redstone, but I would rather do RS because it's easier. So we're going to do rs.setOutput, capital O. Programming languages are like this a lot. They always seem to have some kind of capital letter on the beginning of a new word in a function name. So that O is capital. So the first argument in this function is going to be the side that we want it to send the redstone out. So we're going to set it to the left, since the door is on our left. Then you're going to use a comma, because that is argument separators in a function. Then you're going to set it to true or false. Now, true and false is a Boolean. I believe that's what it is. I don't know for sure, but I believe it's a Boolean, which, true or false, I can't really explain it, but sometime in the future when I understand it better. But you don't need to put quotations around it. So true. So now this is sending redstone out to the door. Okay, so right now it's just going to keep it open though, so we want to close it. But what happens if we were just to close it automatically? Left, false. So let's run this. Let's see if this works. Alright, door. So it opened the door and closed it so quickly that we couldn't even see it. That's how fast that was. So what we want to do is we want to have the computer pause for a moment while it's doing that. So we're going to have it pause for 4 seconds. We'll be super fancy with 4. So this should pause for 4 seconds, then close the door if I did it correctly. Toast. There you go. See, now it opens the door. Oh, computer. Okay, then it closes. So there you go. But what happens when you type in the password wrong? The program just simply ends. We want to notify them that they got it wrong. So before this else statement, before this end statement, we're going to put an else statement. Now, you don't have to put then after else because you're not defining any of this garbage right here, like if do this. It's just if this doesn't happen up here, then do this. All right, and you don't have to end it. You don't have to put two ends, just one, because it's part of the if statement. So we're going to do if they didn't get the password right, we're going to put wrong password. Unhappy face. Oh, so unhappy. All right, so now, so basically this is going to say wrong password, but let's go ahead and shut down the computer. So they have to leave the computer and turn it back on again if they get the password wrong, so they can't like spam. All right, so this should work. Door. So if I type in the wrong password, oh, okay, maybe let's make it sleep for a second because it says wrong password, but it shuts down immediately after. So let's make it sleep for 1 second. Get use of our sleep command there. Press up. Door. Wrong password. Computer shuts down. Then you have to reopen it. Get the password correct. Oh, derp. Door. Type in the password. There, and you get to walk in your house and party like a rock star and lag. The lag. Okay, so apparently it should make your computer lag, but it can. So that's a basic computer craft tutorial. I'll be doing more advanced things like login systems, like if you're on a multiplayer server and you don't want people being stupid on your computer, and because in a world of computers there are viruses, so you must be aware. Now, I guess I'll make an antivirus someday. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.